This is an excerpt from the Art of Reggae Organ Course 1, Lesson 3. Art of Reggae is an online educational platform offering top-ranking lessons, courses, practice loops, and curated playlists for keyboardists that unlock the mysteries of this profound and transformational musical art form. This course offers 7 more lessons that cover just about all aspects of reggae organ playing. In this lesson, we'll take up the important aspect of playing in the straight or swing eighth fields and how it applies to the organ bubble chop combination. Please hit like, then subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit notifications so you know when we drop new material, then head over to the Art of Reggae website and dial your free trial. The debate over the definition of swing is ongoing, and because of its multidimensional depths that extend far beyond purely musical analysis, will probably never be fully agreed upon. For our purposes here, we're going to focus only on the basic rhythmic field that was developed mainly in New Orleans in the first 2 decades of the 20th century by black musicians whose ancestors were brought to the USA via the horrible system of slavery, and whose deep rhythmic roots, mostly from West Africa, saw the organic unfolding of this sound that sparked an entirely new world of rhythmic interpretation that influenced and continues to influence many popular styles of music, the first of which was blues and jazz. Let's start with straight eighth note feel. The first thing we're going to do is set up a basic tempo of 75 beats per minute. You'll hear that on the rim click sound of the snare drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. To dial in the straight eighth note feel, it's best to feel the 16th note pulse underneath it. Here it is on the hi-hat. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. It's a very stiff and straight feel. Now let's hear the straight eighth note played by the snare drum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now let's check out swing eighth feel. Here's our tempo of 75 beats per minute on the rim click. Here, instead of feeling 16th notes underneath it all, we're going to feel triplets. Listen to triplets being played on the hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Now the snare drum is going to play swing eighth notes. To do this, you omit the middle note of each triplet. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's a much more relaxed feel. Let's listen to this at a faster tempo of 135 beats per minute. This is roughly the same BPM we're going to be using for the rest of this lesson. Straight eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And now, swing eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bear in mind that this demonstration was done on a digital audio workstation using the quantize tool. So both feels are a little stiff and unnatural, but serve the purpose of giving you a basic understanding of these two differences in feel. Now let's take it into the world of great feeling reggae. But first let's do a quick detour into jazz and see how it relates. Here's a jazz interpretation of the Art of Reggae original, Above the Bassline, using 13th chord extensions, a walking bass line, and a jazz drum feel. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's put a swing eighth bubble and chop pattern over the jazz walking bass and drum feel. I'm using a low tone bubble sound in my left hand. Now let's change the drums into a swing eighth one drop reggae pattern. Listen intently to the bass and especially the hi-hat to catch the feel of the swing eighth. But don't think about it too much, just feel it. The swing eighth feel has a certain laid-back sense to it. Just let it run into your soul. The keyboard chop and bubble combination really outlines the swing feel. Let's hear it without the band. The rest of this video and a whole lot more are available on artofreggae.com. Sign up right now for your free 7-day trial, and I'll see you on the inside.